Hey guys, ET Cubing here, and today I'm going to review the 7th cube in the Dayan series of 3x3s, the Xiangyun. As you can see, I have this cube in stickerless, which means you can't change the color shades. So let's just take a look at how close the colors resemble each other. Obviously there's great contrast between the green and the blue, seeing how dark the blue is and how bright the green is. The yellow and white don't look like they contrast too much in the camera, but in real life the yellow is a bit darker. I don't know why, but my camera's just making it look really bright. The orange and the red are also very good. The orange is a bit darker than it appears in the camera, but the red also is. So again, in real life they have quite a bit of contrast and there's no chance of mixing the colors up in a solve. Now let's go into the feeling of this cube. It feels a bit bumpy and a bit locky when you're solving it. When you're turning it like this, it doesn't really feel too bumpy, but when you start doing finger tricks, it starts to feel a bit bumpy, and when you're in solves, it can lock up a bit, because the reverse corner cutting is very good and up to par with modern 3x3s, but it does take more effort. Like, even this takes quite a bit of effort, but it takes the same amount of effort to corner cut from here, which causes lockups, or the feeling of a lockup during solves, seeing how it does require a bit more effort to do reverse corner cutting. But also, normal corner cutting is still up to par with normal 3x3s, seeing how it can cut 45 degrees if you put a little bit of effort into it. And obviously it does get easier the less corner cutting you do, but again, 45 degrees, you do have to put quite a bit of effort into it. The box that this cube came in looks very similar to other Dayan boxes. I did accidentally rip mine when trying to open it. It is a light blue color as opposed to the other colors of Dayan boxes. It has the design of the cube over here, and the same picture of the guy with all his cubes on the back. And it's pretty much the same as any other Dayan box, except it says Xiangyun on it. This cube is quite loud when compared to other modern 3x3s, so I will have a clip of just me turning the cube so you can hear it. I think this cube is as good, maybe not as good, but almost as good as any other modern 3x3 today. It's definitely a step up from other Dayan cubes. It isn't as slow as the Zhanchi or previous cubes, and it isn't as bad as the Zhanchi 2017. It is definitely has the same feeling as other modern cubes today, like the SANDR, maybe a bit slower than the SANDR and louder, but it definitely is up to par with other cubes these days. I would consider making this my main if it were just a little bit better and it didn't feel so locky while solving. As you can see, the mechanism of this cube resembles cubes like the Weilong GTS and the SANDR. As you can see, the corners are very rounded off and this cap sticks out a lot. And with this edge, it is also rounded off a lot. And as you can see, this torpedo here is very, very thin. And one of the pieces already broke on mine. As you can see right in there, it is cracked. I don't know how well that's coming off in the camera, but I was just taking apart the cube and putting it together too harshly. In fact, I should probably be very gentle when putting this back in. But yeah, it definitely made the cube's performance worse when it bent, so I actually had to bend it back to make the cube's performance better. But besides that, the pieces are fine. It's actually a really good design. And as you can see, the internals are completely separate from the outside caps, and the only way you can take the caps off is if you unscrew a screw way down there. So, and it's the same with the corners. As you can see, there's a screw holding the caps in, which is actually kind of nice because I have had problems with other 3x3s with similar type caps and them just falling off randomly in solves. So this is definitely a good idea, whoever designed this cube, to have the screws in to hold these in. because without them I feel like the caps would fall out quite easily. That being said, this cube is a very good cube. I highly recommend that anyone should get this because it is cheaper than most cubes today. It's only $12.99 or $13 depending on where you get it, and it's actually a really nice cube for that price. Also, if you're a Dayan collector, obviously you should be getting this because it is a Dayan cube, and it's definitely a good step in the right direction for Dayan. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Please check out the links in my description to buy this cube or check out other links of mine. And have a nice day. See you in the next video.